Did you know that by increasing biodiversity in your landscape, you can make a positive impact on Florida's beneficial wildlife? Today, I have with me Heather Randall, and she's a volunteer with the Orange County Master Gardener Program. Welcome, Heather.
Thank you.
So I love this biodiversity box that you made. It's just a great little starter kit activity for kids and people of all ages. Like, what inspired you to come up with this idea?
Well, because with all the development that's going on in Central Florida, that our Central Florida's biodiversity is under a lot of pressure. And so I created the Biodiversity Box to help individuals learn about biodiversity, how they can support wildlife, and also bring a variety of native plants into their garden.
Yeah, so just more native plants, more biodiversity. So tell me, like, what exactly is the Biodiversity Box?
Well, the Biodiversity Box is really a starter kit for anybody who wants to learn and grow native plants. And it's just a really useful tool to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, to get people started. So like, what do you put in the box?
Well, it's really, really simple to do. First, you would just grab maybe even an empty shoebox or an old box, or maybe even purchase if you want to make it a nice one. And if you have children, maybe you want them to decorate it, such with stickers or paint, or you can use a really simple one like we have right here. The next thing that you would want to do is gather up a couple of pots and some soil that you'll be using a little bit later, and maybe even a magnifying glass once you get your plants growing. But now the fun starts, and that would be doing some research about some of the plants, the native plants, or maybe even a critter that you want to attract because you want to be able to see them in around your home.
Yeah, so what do you want to do research about specifically?
Well, so you would want to research about the native plants or even the native animals that are where you are located. And that's easy to do because there's so many wonderful resources out there, such as the Orange County Extension Office or the Florida Wildflower Foundation, or possibly even some of the native plant societies. And these are some of the materials that you can gather for your biodiversity box. But you also need to find out where you could get some seeds. And again, those resources will help you find the seeds for your biodiversity box.
Oh, great. So tell me again, like, if you wanted to get started with this, you know, where could you get started?
It's very easy to get started. So once you do your research and you can gather up all your information, then you're going to start planting your plant. And so once you plant your plant, maybe it's through seeds or seedlings, then you get to have the fun watching it grow and seeing what kind of life it brings to either your patio or your garden, or maybe even a community garden if that's where you're working.
That's great. I love it. So you just get some seeds and plants and do research about the local wildlife in your area, and you just put it all together, learn about it, grow and plant the plants in your landscape, right?
Yes. And it's a fabulous tool. Even if you have a nature-loving family member or friend, it could be something that you can create yourself and you can give to other people for a gift, and to teach themselves, also to teach other people about biodiversity.
Oh, what a great idea, Heather. I love the Biodiversity Box. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
All right. Now you know how to make your own biodiversity box that will make positive impacts in your home, in your community.